Law 1. Never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel superior. Your brilliance may inspire admiration, but it also evokes fear. Subtly enhance their glory, never overshadow it. Power resides in their satisfaction with your deference. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Friends betray out of familiarity. They are unpredictable and weak. An enemy, bound by conflict, can become a loyal ally. Forge alliances with those who fear losing your favor, not those who take it for granted. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Disguise your ambitions. Mask your goals in mystery and subterfuge. When no one sees your hand, they cannot block your moves. Deception is the weapon of the wise. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Silence is a fortress. Words expose your plans. Let your speech be cryptic, even enigmatic. Those who cannot read your intent will only fear and respect you. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is the cornerstone of your power. Protect it at all costs. Strike at slander before it festers. Destroy enemies who tarnish your name. A flawless image disarms all foes. Law 6. Quote, attention at all costs. Obscurity is a death sentence for power. Be larger than life, a beacon of intrigue. Even controversy feeds fame. Whatever you do, ensure you are noticed. Unquote. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Leverage the effort of others while conserving your energy. Their toil feeds your triumph. The credit belongs to the one who commands, not the one who labors. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Force is crude, allure is potent. Draw others to your territory where your rules dominate. Offer them bait they cannot refuse and dictate the terms of engagement. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Arguments reveal weakness. Demonstrate your strength through decisive action. Silence dissenters by overwhelming them with results, not words. Law 10. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Misery is contagious. Misfortune spreads like a plague. Flee from those who wallow in despair. Their ruin can become your downfall. Surround yourself with vitality and success. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. The key to power is control. If others can do without you, they will. Make yourself indispensable by providing what no one else can. Dependency secures loyalty. Without it, your influence dissolves. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. A single act of truth or a small gift can blind others to your deeper intentions. Mask your schemes in sincerity and charity, making you appear trustworthy. Once their guard is down, strike. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. People act for their own gain, not out of kindness. Frame your requests to highlight the benefits they will receive. Speak to their ambitions, and they will eagerly assist you. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. To gain leverage, you must know everything. Feign friendship to uncover secrets. Observe, listen, and extract information while appearing harmless. Knowledge is the foundation of power. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Half measures leave your enemies alive and vengeful. An enemy who breathes is an enemy who schemes. Crush them completely, leaving no trace of their power, or risk their inevitable return. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Overexposure breeds familiarity, and familiarity breeds contempt. Withdraw strategically to create mystery. Absence amplifies your value, as scarcity always heightens demand. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictability is a weakness. It makes you vulnerable to exploitation. Surprise others with erratic behavior. The fear of the unexpected keeps them on edge, securing your dominance. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Walls shield you from danger, but they also cut you off from opportunity. Power lies in mobility and the ability to observe and influence. Stay engaged. Isolation breeds ignorance and weakness. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Not all opponents are equal. Some will forgive an insult, others will retaliate with ferocity. Study your adversaries. Misjudgment can lead to catastrophe. Choose your targets wisely. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Allegiances chain you, independence frees you. Avoid binding yourself to any single cause or person. Keep everyone guessing about your loyalties, as unpredictability multiplies your influence. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Never reveal your intelligence too early. People are often blinded by their own arrogance. Let them believe they are superior, then deceive them with your feigned incompetence. Their complacency will be your advantage. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. When you are outmatched, surrender not as a sign of defeat, but as a cunning strategy. Yield temporarily to gain time, then strike back from a position of strength. A perceived defeat is often the prelude to an unexpected victory. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Do not scatter your energy across too many endeavors. Focus your resources, attention, and power on a single decisive point. Greatness is born from concentrated force. Dilution weakens, focus elevates. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Master the art of the courtier, where charm, grace, and subtlety are your weapons. Navigate the halls of power with tact, never showing the full extent of your abilities. By pleasing those above you, you climb higher while staying hidden. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Your identity is a malleable tool. Do not be bound by others' perceptions. Reinvent yourself as the moment demands, shedding old skins to adapt to the ever-changing world. A static persona is a prison. Transformation is your liberation. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Never soil yourself with dirty deeds. Allow others to do the work of deceit while maintaining an impeccable reputation. Your hands should remain clean. Let others bear the stains of your machinations. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. People crave meaning and purpose. By creating an aura of mystery and certainty, you can shape their beliefs and bend them to your will. Offer them something to follow, something to believe in, and they will become loyal to your cause. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Aridity is a weakness that invites attack. Enter every situation with boldness and confidence. A hesitant step will be seen as weakness, while a bold move, even if it falters, commands respect. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Do not act in haste, but with the full understanding of the consequences. Plan every move meticulously, seeing the end result before you begin. The unexpected is the realm of the unprepared. Anticipate every obstacle and plot your course accordingly. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Never let others see the toil behind your success. Make your actions appear effortless, even natural. The harder the struggle, the more you must conceal it. A polished appearance of ease deceives and elevates your power. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Always control the narrative. Offer people choices, but make sure they are choices that serve your purposes. The illusion of freedom lures them in, but in reality, you are the one controlling the game. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Reality is harsh, but fantasies are seductive. Appeal to the dreams and desires of those around you. Offer them what they wish to believe, not what they need to hear. When you feed their fantasies, you control their actions. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness, a vulnerability. Find it and you have control. It could be fear, desire, or ego. Once you know what drives someone, you can manipulate them to serve your ends without them even realizing it. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. The way you present yourself defines how others treat you. Carry yourself with the dignity and confidence of royalty, and others will treat you as such. Never appear inferior, and others will instinctively bow to your power. Law 35. Mastery of time is a subtle power. Know when to act and when to wait. The right moment, once it passes, is gone forever. A well-timed move will seize the opportunity before your adversaries can even react. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have, ignoring them is the best revenge. If something is out of your reach, deny its importance. Desiring the unattainable only shows weakness. Instead, ignore it, and others will see that it has no power over you. The best revenge is indifference. Law 37, create compelling spectacles. People are drawn to the dramatic, the sensational. Create spectacles that captivate attention. Fill the air with wonder and awe. A great spectacle can obscure your true intentions and elevate your status beyond ordinary reach. Law 38, think as you like, but behave like others. Do not expose your true thoughts too freely. To succeed, blend in. Disguise your originality. Conform outwardly to accepted norms, while inwardly you plot and plan your rise. People are comforted by conformity, but they cannot see the mind at work beneath the mask. Law 39, stir up waters to catch fish. Disorder creates opportunities for those who know how to navigate it. Create confusion and chaos, and your enemies will make mistakes. In the turbulence, you can catch the unwary and claim what is rightfully yours. Law 40, despise the free lunch. What is freely given holds no value. Free gifts create an obligation and diminish your power. Pay for what you want, and you will retain control. By despising handouts, you elevate your stature and command respect. Law 41, avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. To follow in the footsteps of a great man is to invite comparison. You will always be overshadowed by the legacy of the one who came before. Create your own identity, carve a new path, and let no one measure you against those who are before you. Law 42, strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Disrupt the source of disorder, and the followers will fall into chaos. Identify the leader of your enemies, the one who guides their actions, and eliminate them. Once the shepherd is gone, the flock will be lost and powerless. Law 43, work on the hearts and minds of others. The true key to power is not force, but influence. Win the hearts and minds of others through emotional appeal, flattery, and psychological manipulation. Once you control their emotions, their minds will follow, and their loyalty will be yours. Law 44, disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Mimic your opponents, mirror their behavior, and confuse them. People find comfort in the familiar, yet when they see their own reflection in others, it unnerves them. By mirroring their actions, you not only disarm them, you provoke their anger, throwing them off balance. Law 45, preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Change is seductive, but too much at once is destabilizing. Preach the need for transformation, but do so gradually. People resist upheaval. Present your reforms incrementally, and they will accept them as natural evolution rather than radical disruption. Law 46, never appear too perfect. Perfection breeds envy. When you appear flawless, you provoke resentment and jealousy in those around you. Show some flaw or imperfection, a small vulnerability that humanizes you and keeps envy at bay. Imperfection makes you relatable, and that creates support. Law 47, do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. The greatest danger comes not from failure, but from excess. Once you've won, know when to stop. Pushing further after victory only invites destruction. If you take too much, you risk losing all that you've gained. Stop at the pinnacle, for excess always leads to downfall. Law 48, assume formlessness. The most powerful form is no form at all. Adapt and change as the situation demands. When you are formless, you are impossible to predict and thus impossible to counter. Embrace flexibility and adaptability. It is your armor and your weapon. Become fluid like water and you will be untouchable.